Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to Scottsville Racecourse. This is the Wednesday meeting, and what a good card we got. We got 9 races, and we got a barrier trial. The course is in magnificent condition, and this should shape up to a meeting that we're really going to enjoy. Let's kick off with the barrier trial. Starts off at 11:30. That's the start. And then the first race is a maiden juvenile plate for fillies, 1200 meters. Now, the two horses that have run, Nirvana Girl and Zwabta Grace, look like the best two in the race of those that have got form. But be very careful of Mrs. Player. I think this ran a tremendous barrier trial. I had a very close look at it. She's definitely going to be better over this type of trip, this 1200 meters, and they probably kept her for this race with Warren Kennedy aboard. And I'm going to start up the meeting by backing Mrs. Player. I think that will win. Race 2 is the maiden plate, 1200 meters, and the favourite here is Candyman from the Dennis Dry stable. Sean Violon ran a very good first run. Didn't run a bad barrier trial, and his first run wasn't bad at all. Very hard to beat. So it looks like the answer in certainly race 2. What are the rest? Donald McDonald. Well, let's put up 2 good barrier trials. Looks like quite a nice horse, but he looks like he might need further than this. Command Control, barrier trial, not bad. And then Freezing Fast would be my find in the race. I really like the look of this one's last couple of starts, and I think that Mark Dixon has got a lot to say in today's meeting. So let's go and have a look at Mark Dixon's horses, put them all into all your play. Race 3, 1200 meters, maiden platers for the fillies, and Brunilda looks like the absolute goods here. She's beaten everything, but she has been running on the poly. She did run last time on the turf, and that was a very, very good run indeed from Brunilda. I mean, 3 runs ago she ran on the turf behind Paper Ballerina. Hampshire Grove ran last time on the poly and ran a very good race and looks like the big danger. So they look like the 2 that will fight it out. You want to put in another one? Well, Good Girl has had 2 barrier starts. And Shane Humby's prone to do this, and both of them have been pretty good, but the time not quite as good as certainly the favourite in the race. Race 4, 1400 meters, is a maiden plate fillies and mares. Remember, this is the first leg of the pick 6, and you've got to go with Keep On Dancing here. Wendy Whitehead's horse, I think it's a banker. I think it will win. As I said, Mark Dixon's a big danger today. Empress Ella, if you're looking for another horse, you've got to put that in. Faithful Mistress, Paul Gadsby's come to form. Certainly his horses are running well, and Dean Canama's in great form as well. To the max goes into your play if you're looking to put extra horses in, but I'm going to take a chance and bank a Keep On Dancing. Race 5, maiden plate, 2,400 meters. Well, I find this extremely difficult. There are 4 horses here that really look like got chances. Cassius Colt get Nguani. So there's a big chance for him. That will run well. All-time high, much improved last time. We thought he would, and he was a big price and expected him to run much better. Jekyll Ignite, well, I've always said that I'm not sure this horse gets this trip, and got run out of it last time when it was hot favourite. And certainly the horse that ran him out of it has some ability. So he's got to have a big chance. And then Noble Flight, Laughs Runner. Put this into all your play. This horse has been crying to go this trip. And the way he's bred, he looks like he's got to have a big chance here. So 4 horses there for me. Race 6, 2,400 meters is a merit-rated handicap. And this is the hardest race on the card. Every single horse has got some sort of chance here. Merlin von Berlin goes for 4 in a row. That's not going to be easy. Metropolitan needed his last run. He's got a chance. Pay back the money. Well, he seems to be held by Merlin from Berlin, although he'll get closer this time. Then you have Rail Trip, twice golden, ran in a much stronger race last time, goes in. Impact Zone, 16 to 1. He's a great course and distance horse. Expect him to run well. Race 7, 1,000 meters, fillies and mares handicap. And Bella Ballerina, Sherman Brown for Yogas Governor, huge runner here. First sighting, all the rage last time, got beaten, gets Ramzan, now takes over from Marcus. Well, that tells you something. Miss Marmalade certainly won a very, very good race. She might be a lot better than rated. She goes into your play. Coyote Girl got a chance. Blonde Babe, come down from Johannesburg, got to have some sort of chance as well. So number of horses need to be put in there. Race 8, 1950, merit rated 69. And in a minute, looks like the best horse here, but gets Jabu Jacobs. Well, this is a chance for him to go and ride this horse over this type of trip. and he did ride it last time in quite a strong race, so expect it to run well. Sea Sponge is the best horse in the race of the ratings, but he never gets it right. Anton Marcus jumps on him this time. Big jockey up, he might be the business. Al Jackman, not far behind Sea Sponge, but meets him on a kilo better term, and the room at the top race. So that will bring them very much closer. So he goes into all your play, and I'm going to just put the three of them in. Maybe chip off the old block from the announcer Van Vuren's yard, comes from Joburg. Race 9, Merirator 67, 1950 meters, and another toughie to finish. Arrow's Mark is my top choice, 10-1. Ashton Harry's drawn 1, Paul Gadsby. Rise run a very good maiden. She might be better than rated, but that's why this is such a tough race, because you've got horses that won maidens, and Master to Be is another that won its maiden plate and comes out now in open company. Dom Sigador always there or thereabouts. Serena Moodley rides it, and Storm Ruler's your favourite. Can't back him with any confidence. If Marcus wasn't on him, he wouldn't be 3-1. So, all in all, extremely interesting and difficult card, but I think the exotics will pay a lot of money and certainly worth getting involved at Hollywood Scottsville today. All of you from Interbet and James Goodman, have a great day's racing.